Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Crypto Takeover, coming back with another video again for y'all. And we recently just had a nice little run up, almost to that 7K area. Oh, we went all the way up to 7.2, 7.3-ish area. So nice, substantial run up there. It does kind of look like we are trickling off, coming back to retest this trend line as support. That's usually what happens whenever we break out of a trend line support or resistance. So let's just take a look at the charts today, see what's happening. I hope everyone's doing well. If you're brand new to this channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video that I make, because I do make a Bitcoin chart video every single day. And with that being said, let's go. So checking out the 15-minute time frame here, we can see that we did have a nice bearish rejection at the beginning of open of the candle body close, or this is the daily. Cypher SR tells us when the daily opens with our staggers here. And so it did look like the bears wanted to be in control, but we kept having support at our 13 EMA. And this is where actually me and the group, I decided to go long right about here. I saw that we were getting a bunch of support, so I was like, oh, let's just go ahead and I think we'll go back up and retest that 7K area. And so we ended up making pretty decent profit here, coming back up to test that 7K area. And then now it looks like we're coming back down to retest this trend line support. So money flow is still in the green on the 15-minute. Let's jump into the 30-minute time frame, see what's happening. 30-minute time frame, money flow is still in green as of right now. We are getting a little bit of a sell signal for the most part. Breaking support of our 13 EMA right now as well on our 30-minute. 45-minute money flow is just now moving into the green, but I think that our trigger probably was that 30-minute money flow that had just moved up into that greenish area, where I had been waiting pretty much all night for it to move to that area, and finally it finally did. I just went ahead and set my take profit in a certain area, and it looks like everything triggered, so that's all. That was also good. I was able to at least end up in profit. And then let's go into our 1 hour. 1 hour, still finding support at our 13 EMA right now, wanting to see if we maybe break through it down to the downside. As you can still see some choppiness that's happening right now with money flow moving into the green, but not very heavily coming out of from that red money flow either. And then as we move into our 2 hour, you can also see that our money flow is just now moving into the green here. So we'll see if that holds us up enough. We did have this buy signal way down here, and we decided to go long. I went long back here because I knew that this buy signal was about to signal, and then I took profit here and jumped back in right at about 6,600, and then took profit I think at about 6,800-ish area. So good plays for the most part, been winning consistently, so that always feels pretty nice. Hopefully everyone else is doing the same, but as you can see, we have a nice little trend line support here and resistance. We broke through the resistance, so now it looks like we're coming back down to retest that currently to see what market wants to do from here on out. I'm going to take off the SR. Let's go into our 4 hour real quick, see what's happening. 4 hour, we do have a buy signal that signaled a while back, and then also we can see that our money flow is starting to want to move into that greenish area. So we'll just have to keep an eye on everything and see what happens. But I know some people were talking about this may be an ascending triangle. You know, the bulls are saying this in a triangle, the bears are saying, you know, maybe head and shoulders might be forming. So I think it's still a little bit too early to tell exactly what the market's going to do. We are currently getting that retest right now. So if we come back down into this channel or into this triangle, then we'll have to reevaluate. But if we hold that as support, then maybe it could possibly be an ascending triangle too. So we'll really just have to take a look and see what's going to end up happening here. But if y'all are brand new to this channel, I do have a trading group that y'all can join. Right now the trading group is on sale, so I am running a April special for the trading group. Y'all can come check out the prices for that. If y'all want to join, feel free to join. The price will stay the same. You get the locked-in membership price right now for April. If y'all are interested in joining, I give you access to the Discord group, my ins and outs of the market, the Patreon page posts. I tell you everything that you're going to get here. So first link down in the description box below if y'all want to join. We've been doing really well in my trading group as well. I mean, everything's been super fun, and y'all can come check out the profits inside of the Discord group as well. I do send out newsletters every once in a while, so if y'all want to just sign up for a free newsletter, y'all are more than welcome to. I'll probably send one out here in probably the next couple of days. So feel free to get signed up for the free newsletter. I'll do giveaways every once in a while on there as well, and make sure that it's a good way to keep in touch with me if something were to happen to YouTube or something like that. So with that being said, yeah, go ahead and get signed up for the free newsletter. It's there, link in the description box. Discord server is free to join, but the Patreon page, the Patreon channel is private, so you need to sign up through Patreon in order to get access to the private channel. And then you can see here the Telegram group is available. It's free to join as well. Come hang out with us in the Telegram channel as well. So let's jump back into the charts real quick. You can see on our 4 hour, we're still kind of getting into that greenish money flow right now. So I would say until I start to see some of these kind of round off to the other side, I don't want to really get in a position right now. I'm just saying. I know that the money flow here is kind of moving to the downside, but I don't know. I'm still gonna kind of keep an eye on things. It's still kind of iffy about this move, just because our higher time frames aren't really lining up with it just yet, and I'd rather have the higher time frames line up with some of the lower time frames and my entries there before I decide to make a move. So that's just the way I play it. So everyone has a different strategy, and whatever works for them is what works for them, right? So hopefully some of y'all enjoy my style of trading, and I'll look forward to having y'all join sometime in the near future as well. 6 hours also moving into that greenish money flow right now too. And as we move into our 8 hour moving into that greenish money flow right now. Still trying to break up out of this channel, maybe testing that 100 as well. Currently broke through on the 6 hour, 4 hour, kind of a bullish cross right there too as well. So all the way up into our 8 hour, we're getting a little bit of a squeeze probably between our 13 and our 100. And then our 12 hour also testing that 100 EMA as resistance at about 7,300 on our 12 hour. So that's pretty nice. We are starting to round up just a tad bit here on our 12 hour. So we'll have to take that into consideration. And then 21 hour also doing the same thing, kind of rounding into that greenish money flow area too. So that's why I'm not too for certain on a position right now. I just want to wait till everything kind of lines back up again and then take it from there. So daily, so we did have our sell signals. We had buy signals all the way up from here, and then once we go into our daily, we can see that our last one was a sell signal. I would imagine we'll need a little bit more volume in candle price action to trigger this buy signal on our daily, but it does look like we are trending above our 13 EMA, and we could get a rejection at maybe about 7,800 depending on how this plays out. So it does look like our money flow wants to move back into that greenish area, and I would say this is our most undecided point right here. So we really have to take into consideration what these really higher time frames are telling us. So a lot of choppiness right now. I know some people have declared this like a no trade zone for some of their groups, and I don't blame them, to be honest. It's just really, really choppy action right now. We have to just be extremely careful about what our plays are. But we're doing the best that we can on my channel, so I think that we're doing just fine. And my trading group they're loving this price. They're loving the price action. They're loving it. Let's turn back on our Wells buy sell indicator. Okay. That is actually a custom indicator, so y'all can get that in the Patreon page as well once y'all join. If y'all are interested in upgrading your trading view plan, I'd recommend at least getting the Pro Plus plan. I use the premium plan, but the Pro Plus plan allows you to just have a few more indicators on the screen. If you are using Market Cipher, it allows you to have at least 2 more indicators on the screen, including Market Cipher. So go ahead and upgrade. Use the link in the description box. I'm working on a bot with 3 commas, so if y'all also want to learn a little bit more about bot trading, y'all can check out 3 commas as well. But I plan on sharing all the info to my Patreon members once I figure out exactly everything that needs to be done here. So far so good on everything. It helps a lot just to have a bot running aside my manual trading as well. So definitely go check out 3 commas if y'all are interested in that. If you just want to buy and hodl and not worry about trading, definitely recommend the Ledger cold storage wallets. Right now I think Ledger is giving away a free Nano S when you buy a Nano X. So check the link in the description box and go ahead and go get your cold storage device. Remember, not your keys, not your coins, right? And then also Bybit is the trading platform that we mostly use on my channel and my trading group as well. You can get signed up using the link in the description box. And then when you get signed up, ask chat support how to access the testnet. It just allows you to trade fake BTC, so that way you can get used to the platform, make sure that your algorithm is working for you, and to make sure that you are doing your due diligence and not being a emotional trader too, right? And then also Prime XBT allows you to leverage trade if you are a USA citizen as well. Leverage trade a few different commodities and also some different fiat currencies. So check that out, all using Bitcoin. So pretty nifty and pretty cool. So we're going to take a look back at our 2-day here. We can still see that our money flow wants to kind of move into that greenish area right now. So we could expect another little run up here, to be honest. But, you know, it's going to just be predicament on what we see. Because now that I'm looking at these charts, these even higher time frames look a tad bit bullish right now. So, and then as we move into our 3-day, you can also see that we're starting to round up into that bullish green money flow area nicely. So the only thing is that our 5-day is really just keeping us pushed down right now. You know, we can see that we've had some nice rejection here, but we are kind of rounding just a tad bit. So nice round curvature here could signal that we put in this green dot here and then we continue back to the upside. So honestly, I wouldn't be too bearish or too bullish just yet based on even some of these higher time frames. And then as we get into the 6-day, we can see that the 6-day is also still kind of just pushing us down here a tad bit. I would say once we get this green dot down here, we'll have to see how the blue wave ends up playing out to maybe push the money flow back to the top side. Yeah, as you can see, we're getting a buy signal here on our 6-day too as well. So must be some nice volume coming in right now. I would feel a little bit more safe probably moving things up to the, you know, as we start to get a little bit more bullish, I would say that maybe wanting to see this kind of round off, maybe go into the red money flow just a tad bit longer, and then once it starts to move into that greenish area, then maybe take that position. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. So then going into our weekly time frame. If y'all stuck around for the video this long, go ahead and type in weekly time frame at the bottom in the comments, so that way I know that y'all stuck around to watch some of this stuff. And then if y'all are using a web browser, I would totally recommend that y'all check out the Brave browser. It's a super lightweight browser. It's made by the same people that make Mozilla Firefox. I get paid out in BAT token every single month by clicking ads in my bottom right hand corner. So check that out. It's definitely the cryptocurrency enthusiast browser if y'all are interested. And then CryptoTab browser allows you to mine Bitcoin straight from your web browser as well. You basically just log in with your Google account and you can start mining Bitcoin. So a good way to support the network and also earn some passive income. I have it running on 2 different computers. You can also download the app on your phone and use it on your old iPhones or old tablets that you don't use anymore as well. So it's an easy way to start mining Bitcoin without the hassle of an ASIC miner or ANT miners and setting all those up. And then also follow me on Instagram and Twitter if y'all like. If you want to reach out to me, message me on Discord. And then I look forward to having y'all join into the Patreon page VIP group. So this price will only last until the end of April. So go ahead and claim your spot now. I'm only going to leave it open to a few more spots, to be honest. But if you want the discounted price right now of April, then you need to get signed up pretty soon. So we have our weekly time frame, putting in a nice little doji here, going on into our 2-week time frame. Did we get a buy on our? We haven't gotten a buy on our weekly just yet. So I would say once we get that buy on our weekly, I'll have to might change my predicament just a tad bit. So, but yeah, this 5-day here is pretty telling. Just because our money flow is kind of rounding pretty much here. It definitely looks like a rounded curvature. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that and see. I don't want to be too much of a bear right now either. But we're just going to have to move with the markets, and where they decide to move, we go with that. So we'll go into our 2-week here. Excellent stuff. Getting support by the 100 EMA on our 2-week. So nicely done there. And then as we move into our 21-day, still getting some resistance here, or some consolidation. We're trending below our 13 EMA on our 21-day right now as well. And that 13 EMA comes all the way up to about 7,900. So we could see a retest of that 13 EMA before we continue down lower. But this is our 21-day chart, so we have quite a bit of time to figure out what the play is going to be for that. And then as we go into our monthly chart, we can also figure out where our monthly chart is closing below our 13 EMA, which is at about 7,600. So 7,600, 7,800 might have a retest back up to those areas indeed, but we'll have to keep an eye on things and just see how they go. So with that being said, y'all, thanks for tuning in. This is Crypto Takeover, coming back with another video again for y'all every single day on Bitcoin and the Bitcoin charts to keep y'all up to date. So thanks for sticking around. I hope y'all enjoyed the content. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated. Y'all can check all the links in the description box if y'all are curious to know a little bit more about CTO and Crypto Takeover. And with that being said, CTO signing out.